keeps him close to his chest, unless he SDs. Then he starts shaking his head as the classic. Onin, though, they've been looking kind of stressed today.
For sure. I mean, this is a stressful run, right? Especially when you have that title that you want to reclaim for yourself. It's unfortunate to see players put so much pressure on themselves, but that's also what makes you a better player at the end of the day. Pressure makes diamonds, and so does Steve.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's bars for real. Either way, we're going to see if Steve can get these blocks going. Oh yeah, up to, that's what it takes, just one. I can get a couple of million if I need to.
I'm not sure if these two have ever met head-to-head in bracket. I can't recall it off the top of my head, but if this is their first meeting, I mean, what a stage to do it on.
I want to say the two have played each other, but I might be wrong. But either way, we're going to see how they play. You know, Sonix has played a load of Steves. He has a winning record on a cola. You know, if you're beating the godfather of this character, then you're doing something right.
Exactly, and these are also two of the biggest online players.
Sure.
Even before they made a name for themselves offline, both Sonix and Onin were pushing it super hard on Wi-Fi. So I love seeing that effort rewarded. But for now, I don't know, man. We're down 9%. You know the vibes.
The classic one. But yeah, keeping quite even right now. Big Fair's kind of push him off stage, but you know, that Nair has been doing so much work today, this whole weekend. The lingering Nair on the ledge and actually angles the F smash. Big fist coming along, and Sonix taking that stock in a flash.
Oh, the minecart just so good for getting you out of the corner, retreating behind the blocks. Onin going to try to figure something out to take the stock. I don't think an up smash will quite do it just yet. Oh, but the anvil will if Sonix is holding straight in.
Going down. You can see that come down every time, man. How do you avoid it? Too hard. Diamond aerials as well. You got to watch out for something deep. Rich for a reason. And the moment Onin is showing, he gone from rags to riches. Look at this gameplay right now. How do you approach him? The minecart as well. We talked about monkey flip so much right in the earlier set. Minecart is this DLC monkey flip, I'm telling you, Max.
If you didn't call it that, I would have read after you, man. Yeah, it's a hit and a grab. Monkey flip can only be one at a time. Let's keep it real. That's some privilege. Oh, dropping the anvil on top of the stack of blocks, but yeah, it's not going to come into effect. Those stone blocks a little bit too durable. Onin trying the classic. Hide behind the wall, forward smash through it, extend that hitbox. Sonix, I mean, like you said, he's beaten Akula. He has a positive record on him. He's seen these tricks before. Yeah,
and he's just fought Sheriff as well, so you know, he's not like he's cold to the matchup. He is quite warm, but it doesn't really matter because Onin looking hotter than ever in this gameplay-wise. Look at that. Up these past him, he cannot catch me. Even if you are Sonic, I don't care. I got Diamond yet again, just charges it back up.
Two stocks, two anvils, Diamond locked and loaded here. Onin going to use this one to carve a big lead for themselves.
It's crazy that like Sonix took the first stock with the great soft air into F smash, and ever since then the pace of the game has just been changed. I feel like it's similar to what Okola does, right? When they're losing, it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna camp because why not? I'm gonna hide behind the blocks. What do? Nothing. And when you approach me, I've got the trapdoor, F smash at the block. I've got everything else. And it's so hard to approach. So many things you have to watch out for, and that's where Steve can be so overbearing. Big dash not gonna put you away, and again, set up the triple blocks. You have to jump up high, and I can cover that with back air plenty.
Oh no, going for a ride into the forward air as well. Sonix down over a full stock here. Let's see, wow, the homing attack is gonna miss. A ton of lag, but not enough time for Onin to get there.
Gets past the anvil, but of course I still got a little bit of minimal lag on that, so I can throw out another area. Gotta watch out for that one. This man gets diamond all the damn time. Damn.
Wow, blocking the minecart and trying to find his way out of the corner, but instead finds his way into the other one.
Okay, and you can see Onin trying to cover all the angles as they can. They're dropping the anvil, going for the back air backwards to cover any options you, even if you get past it. There's so many hitboxes coming out. Steve is a constant hitbox.
Yeah, for real. He is a projectile. He doesn't have any other than himself.
He is the projectile zone himself, right?
Yep. We used to say that about Meta Knight back in Brawl, and it feels very true for this character. I guess the minecart is a projectile. It just grabs you instead.
And I'm liking the block placements from Onin. He's putting down one or two to kind of set up the obstacles, to kind of get out mix up the timing of how you want to jump around it, and taking advantage of where Sonix wants to be and kind of occupying those spaces. And he's punishing it accordingly. This is kind of excellent gameplay with Steve, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, for real. I mean, Sonix being forced to have a taste of his own medicine there, right? See how bad it feels when you're the one who has to approach, especially against these characters.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing tools to shut that down. Steve, the up tilt, stopping pretty much every jump in you could think of, and the blocks making sure the ground isn't an option.
For sure. It's like, as soon as Onin lost their first stock, they just switched the game on. You know what I mean? They just kind of, you know what, okay, now I actually have to play the game. And again, like when they're in a kind of a pinch, They just hide behind the blocks. It's so simple, but it's so effective because now you're thinking like, damn, how do I approach off this these 3 blocks? You know, I have to jump up high, but Steve's got a big diamond back here waiting for me. So, you know, what do? Well, I'm going to approach on the ground, trapdoor F smash. And it's like, oh. Then you start to kind of second guess yourself, right? And that's where you kind of fall into the cycle. Steve is he's an enigma for sure.
Yeah, he's just so good at making you want to rip your hair out,
sure.
Right? And we see that in action. Obviously, Sonix, you could say the same thing, but I don't know. I mean, whoever gets the lead is really just at such an advantage. And you can say that in almost every matchup in this game, but it's never felt more true than watching Onin and Sonix do battle here.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, just the 2 blocks. But he's going to run into the jabs. Luckily, it's not that much of a fast one. He can get away.
Gotta say, it feels like Sonic has kind of a hard time breaking through these blocks, right? And every time you do try to poke away at them, you are using your body, right? There's some disjoints on those buttons, but nothing like having a sword or a projectile you can just throw at them. So I think Onin is feeling pretty good about the strategy that they've been using.
He's doing a good job. They're doing a good job, sorry, of kind of mitigating where Sonix wants to spin. Because a lot of times Sonix, when he likes to spin, he'll charge out, he'll fake out with a down air and anything, but that doesn't matter if I'm throwing a projectile at you with minecart. Now you actually have to make an action, and Onin is punishing again accordingly, trying to get the down smash, just misses it there. Sonix, whew.
You saw Onin try to wait that out as long as possible. Unfortunately, just a little hasty in letting the down smash go. That said, though, the margin's much smaller now. Onin was down by a hell of a lot more than 20 just a few seconds ago. Sonix looking to take this first stock, and there it is, yes. Even though you can land in the middle of the air with that block, it's not going to stop the back air from Sonic.
I love the immediate B, the preemptive one, understanding, you know what, he's trying to dunk me, I want to get out of that situation, but the back air is going to catch him. Onin, so menacing on the ledge. How do you get past it? There's the elevator setup. Do you get past it with the tech? Oh my god, but now it's a reversal on Sonix's side.
All right, forward throw off stage. Let's see, what do you have cooking for us? Sonix, no! Spin dash is right into the anvil, and I feel like that's another thing that works so well for Steve in this matchup. Just being able to limit where Sonic can go. This is a character who's all about movement and mobility. You're the fastest thing alive, right? But one stone block, and suddenly that's out the window.
That's why these obstacle courses, like I was talking about, work so well. When you're placing 1, then 2, then 3, or like kind of a mix-up like that, you're mitigating the mix-up of, you know, of the timing. And I feel like Sonic's not exactly used to it yet, and he's finding a really hard time to kind of struggle and adapt to it.
Dude, I feel like I'm watching the Puppy Bowl or something with this obstacle course going on.
This is total wipeout for sure.
Oh, trying to craft the diamond. I think Sonix just managed to interrupt it. Wait, no, it's gone from Onin's resource pool. So.
He gets it straight away.
Oh, okay. Well.
Steve, either way, we're going to see if he can get past the jab. He does indeed, gets the forward air, plucks him out of the sky. But now the minecart, though, how do you deal with it? He just can't, backs away.
And another diamond ready to go. Sonic's desperate to finish off that stock. You see him going all the way up, risking death to an anvil.
God. Nearly ran straight head on into that forward smash. You can see the safety net is there. He's waiting. They were asking the question. Sonix is not giving him the answer. Doesn't want to be anywhere near it. But the minecart gets away from him, but you're still getting hit by Steve's aerials.
Oh, 2 forward smashes back-to-back in the corner, and there's just so little lag on that. Onin gonna get away with it. Not a third one, though. Spin dash into the up air. Okay, Sonix firing back. Maybe about to get a game on the board. We'll see how the rest of this stock goes, though. Steve, tons of comeback potential. Oh, but look at the damage right now. Double back air from the double upper. Yo, Sonix does damage either way. Again, catches him off that block. Uses the timing now. The lingering there doesn't get the falling up air either way, but still looking for the F smash. Can't get anything, and now it's Onin's time. A lot of reversal coming on from Sonix trying to struggle to get something started. A little bit of a scramble. Oh, Onin cutting the mining short right there. Gets the up tilt into back air, closing out the stock. All right, Fabs, I feel like one up tilt could change the world right now.
That's all it takes. One up tilt, DIY, Onin, you can do it yourself. If you can, all you need to do is get crafting.
And this wall, just keeping them safe here, but Sonic's able to find his way in. Okay, forward air. That multi-hit is real nice for breaking the walls.
Okay, I like that set up the really high safety net just in case. Just gonna hold shield on that spin dash, doesn't really matter.
Oh, I thought that Nair might have started something, but it did not.
Oh, good trade with the minecart. Sonix has to run away right now. Okay, just break cancels on the shield. I like that.
You can see the rage kind of betraying Onin right there as well. Maybe some of those combos would have gone for a bit longer, but no, despite the dipping and ducking and dodging on that up B, it's going to be a back air to close it out. Yeah, exactly. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. All right, 1 apiece for these two. I don't know who's going to move on, but the fact that neither of them, or I'm sorry, one of them won't have a shot at a second GOML title is really the narrative of this set.
Yeah, man. Like I said before, the stories always matter, and I know they're playing a kind of thing in the back of their minds. So much pressure to kind of deal with, and they're kind of figuring each other out as the game's going on, as the set's going on. Kind of seeing what the intricacies are. And like I said before, Sonix is definitely catching, when they're on that block on recovering to the ledge.
I don't think we'll see a character swap. Yep, of course, Onin, no pun intended, with some deep pockets. Right? We know they've got Rob, Robin, Crom, all kinds of other stuff. But when it's business time, it is Steve.
Steve's out for a reason.
Okay. Starting off with the wall and the TNT, Sonix is like, yo, I punch walls, man. Like, I just lost at a local and I'm raging.
Well, yeah, something started. Goes for the homing attack. Very rash option, but still actually gets a little bit of a punish. The 2 blocks this time, going to dash attack through it. I like that. 1 forward there. Going to back off right now and there's the spring setups.
Nair out of the minecart. Up air to follow. Ooh, repatch. Dropping that second hit.
I like that. Okay, there's a spin charge into the homing attack. Maybe trying to reverse it that time. And just clipping him with the up air into the Nair.
God.
Clinical from Sonix. Yo.
Getting these early kills is so huge. I mean, being so healthy on your first stock, again, I hate to say it for like the 16th time, but I'm going to say it a 17th. You know the vibes. Approaching this character, no easy feat.
Yeah, now Steve has to approach you. All that mining and being defensive isn't going to help. Now you're losing your stock down though.
Yeah, Steve not exactly known for his rush down, especially with these wood tools. You're going to be doing a pretty unimpressive amount of damage. Sonic not a fast baller, so he's not going to get dog walked across the stage in a double spike either. I don't know how you come back from a situation like this, especially against the master of patience himself.
Sure. Very disciplined guy from for a long time now. No point trying to test that patience, he'll live forever. Okay, getting clipped from the up tilt. Doesn't really matter though, you can see Sonix fighting his way back. These trades are always going to be in Sonic's favor as long as Onin doesn't take that stock, and they're definitely losing because of the deficit is starting to grow now.
Wow, that almost killed. What? Nowhere near the ledge, and the anvil will finish the job.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, if Sonic is forced into up B, that's a checkmate situation for Steve.
No lingering there that time, opting for the back end, maybe because it lasts a little bit longer, and it is very strong on the initial hit. There's the lingering there that time. Oh, but the soft nair yet again. Definitely wanted a different flavor. Definitely wanted the sweet spot either way. Going to keep on trucking on.
0-1 opening with the spin dash. No, Sonic's knowing that he was at such a high percent. The only way a follow-up was coming was with homing attack. Either way, up a clean stock yet again.
Okay, again, now you got to approach Sonic. Whole stock up ahead. I don't know how you do it, but you have to.
Yeah, I don't know how you're able to cause enough chaos to disrupt this game plan here. Oh, knew that Sonix would have to cancel that spin dash right there, sending the minecart his way.
I love the fake out with the Nair as well.
Up throw, up air, and nothing afterward. Okay, smart by Sonix though. The thing about Steve that makes him so frustrating to fight is that when you do finally hit him, you have to respect him at a disadvantage so much.
Yep.
And it's really those 2 moves, minecart and anvil.
That's the craziest thing. You know he's going to do it, right? The important thing is how do you get around it.
Very few characters blessed with those tools. Wow, ripping through the minecart as it comes his way.
Yeah,
okay.
the spin dash hop does have invincibility, so he is very kind of helpful in that move regardless. Gets out of the way of that grab, and now Steve is going to charge up for a couple of golds. But not doing too much with it at the moment. And he has Diamond right now. I say only Diamond, but not doing too much with it. Onin on their last stock has to do something. It's 1-1 right now. This game, I'd say it's quite pivotal in the set.
I wonder if we're going to see Onin go for some kind of haymaker here. Of course, you do have the kill power with Diamond. Even back air, but especially forward smash near the corner might do the trick here. Sonix knows that you want that, though. It's how you limit his options, so he's forced to get hit by something like that.
Yeah, they are setting up that safety there over and over again. You can definitely tell what they want, but I feel like they're just showing the game kind of a bit too early, and you don't want to show your tricks all the way out from only this game. Sonix will definitely take advantage. He's doing that right now. Doesn't give a damn about that safety net. He's going past it.
All right, Onin down to their final breath of this game. Love that, though. Baiting the shield grab, just not in range. And suddenly Sonix is on his last stock.
One up tilt, though. That's what it takes.
It's very possible. The rage might play a role like we saw earlier, but I don't know. Onin, gotta dig deep right here.
Yeah, all it takes is one spot dodge up tilt, but you know Sonix can cover that, right?
Inching towards Sonic. Oh, wow. The clank actually looked like it lasted longer for Steve right there. I don't know if Sonix just chose a faster button out of that situation, but something worth pointing out.
Okay, I like the homing attack. Maybe, I don't know if you wanted to guess either way that he's going to go past him. A good cross-up nonetheless.
I'm not going to lie, I hate the homing attack. That move is broken. How am I supposed to remember to spot dodge that when he's flying at me and Steve flying at the camera, splatting on the screen right there. Sonix going up 2-1 in the set. Onin not done yet though. You still saw them fire back from a pretty bad spot and keep it competitive. Maybe not necessarily close in that game, but Sonix was sweating and
there's
you could
still
tell.
some fight left in them, right? They can still do a couple of things or work on, iron some things out, pardon the pun. And Sonix taking a deep breath right there with the drink. Got to calm the nerves, man, because it was getting a little bit antsy at the moment towards that last part of the stock. It could have been trouble. Like I said before, all Steve needs is a couple of things, and the game can just turn itself on its head. You know what I mean? Very, very scary, volatile character. But at the moment, Sonix 2-1 up, doing something good right now. But again, it's always the question: can you maintain this? How do you finish it off?
This is two characters that test your patience, your ability to sit there and commit to one game plan, even if it's not the most engaging or exciting thing. You got to do what you got to do, especially in the top 4 of a super major event like this. So Sonix showing that he has what it takes. Onin, I certainly believe, does as well.
Okay, avoiding that up tilt spam, just going to get around it with the spin dash. Yeah, I like that diagonal block setup. We've got Tetris setups right now, where you're going to go, keeping it retro either way, getting past the anvil, but not doing too much. Great parry on Onin's side to reset the situation. Where do you go?
Oh, the mid-tech chase mining right there, optimizing every situation, every frame of action ability for the Steve. And a pretty big lead here for Onin. Okay, another jab into forward air.
Yeah, it's always about, like I said before, the opening gambits. How do you get your lead at the start of the game? That seems to be where, you can control the pace of the game. Both these characters do so well at kind of like, you know what? I decide when we're going to play the game. I decide the pace. And that's just such a great task. That's why these two characters, in my opinion, two of the best characters in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you ask most people out there, and they would say they are the 2 best characters in the game. Steve, I think, pretty much undisputed at this point. There are a few contrarians who might say Sonic isn't number 2, but I don't know. I'm going with the status quo on this one.
Oh, nearly got caught in the hotel setup, like I like to call it. One block is the door, and then the elevator coming down either way, but still staying surviving. And has to watch out. The spring setup's been really well, but just minecart fast, and why not? Brute force.
Oh, the down smash on the TNT, of course, classic ledge trap setup. With the tower right there protecting Onin, that back air is just going to cover such a menacing arc. My God, the minecart is such a strong move.
Oh yeah, bro. Well, minecart because it was strong. I know Twitch had spamming that one right now, getting out the way of the the forward edge, shall I say, and air dodging for his life, but setting up the Tetris setups. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that one square block. So difficult to fit into your little.
Yeah, he couldn't put it in place right there to get the stock away. But either way.
Oh, a clank. Both players holding shield, but Sonix winning that game of quick draw. Of course, you got a very quick forward air as well, so if Steve decides to jump with you, you might be able to stuff him out. Wow! Onin actually messes up the recovery right there. I feel like Steve can make it back, right?
Yeah,
that recovery feels
That
infinite.
was such a weird interaction. They got pushed off really far off stage. I don't know what kind of they were doing, but either way, yeah, they weren't able to recover. I think they could have as well if they kind of just timed it right, but again, fear comes as a factor, and at the moment, Sonix is definitely feeding into that fear right now.
Oh, a couple up airs, though, putting Sonix in the lead right now. Oh, and the down tilt, scooping Steve's head as he makes his way down to the ledge.
Oh, man, just getting pelted against the box. Where do you go? Okay, past the minecart. Has to air dodge for your life. You have to.
Spin dash and minecart going to trade right there. And the wall is in place yet again. Even with dirt and wood, it's still just so difficult to get through that, right?
Yeah,
it's putting that frustration on your opponent like, yo, I'm putting something out here and you have to deal with it. You have to find a solution.
Solution is a great word at the moment, just trying to find a solution to how you're going to get into game 5. Sonix is, very defensive in his gameplay, especially when he's, a stock down. It's even stocks right now, but at the moment, oh no, gets caught in the minecart. Onin doesn't even benefit off it. Just kind of backs off of mines instead.
Yeah, the resource pool looking a bit low here. Of course, we see the diamond in tow, but that iron a little bit sus right now. Okay, there we go. A couple chargers. That means every time that Sonix knocks them away, Onin is going to be able to use minecart or anvil as an answer. Okay, doesn't matter. Sonix has the tools for that as well.
Great option with the F-tilt. That's going to push him away off the minecart. Get out of there.
One back air. Couldn't find the second, but still a very respectable 40% on the board for Sonix.
Straight away as well. As soon as he landed off the angel plat, it took 40.
Ooh, the air dodge all the way through. Usually the most desperate of options out of disadvantage, but when your opponent's not ready for it, that could be real sneaky.
No, for sure. Okay. kind of just facing each other in neutral right now. You can see again Onin trying to set up as many different setups as he can with the blocks. Mess up the timing of Sonic's approach game, and there's the minecart. Throw you off your game, and look at the setup right now, the cage. You don't want to be anywhere near it.
One of the few moves that can really check spin dash, right?
Yeah.
When you see Sonic winding that up, saying, hey, I'm maybe about to approach, maybe not. No, you can just answer with your own side B. Even still, though, Onin down over 100% at this point. Could be a jab to change the world. Of course, we're going to see a lot of these long pauses in combat as both players figure out a way around the walls or around the spin dashes, right?
Oh, I love that up B to catch him in the air with the back air, but just couldn't get that kill. But great showing from Sonix. Great lead as well. Lick's almost over, Max. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know. I feel like until I see game, there's always a chance.
Sure.
Especially with this character in play.
No, absolutely. Gotta watch out how you're approaching though. You can see Onin biding their time, waiting for the opportunity. There it is. Up B into something. Very low lag move.
Oh, and the rage once again. Counting against Onin here. Yeah, you get that extra knockback. Means you can kill earlier, but it also means your combos are not as consistent. Oh, hold on. Just a few hits and we're already looking at 40%. 20 or 30 more, and that could be a dead Sonic if forward smash connects. Oh no.
I love the slow minecart from the block as well. Really good setup as well. There's 3 blocks on the right side. Can't kill me on the right. You have to approach from the left. Really good showing from Onin. Here we go. We're in the jungle gym right now.
Oh, yeah.
All your contraptions.
Lord of the Rings, 2 towers.
Right.
Oh, and there it is. Neutral air into back air. This time will be just enough to close out the game. Sonix on set point here. One more. And he's going to top 3. Oh, wait, is that over? Never mind.
I thought it was over, right?
Yeah, no, dude, don't listen to me. I need sleep.
I'm not going to lie, but the way that
The way
ended,
they didn't get up,
yeah,
I was like,
no,
I thought it was game 4. I thought, yeah.
No one popped off or anything. They just kind of sat there.
Yeah, no, I got mixed by the players. I'm not going to lie. And also by my own brain not working well.
Well, an interesting set, though, honestly.
Yeah, it was. I think, we can see the makeup of why Sonix is so good in this matchup, right? He is never too frustrated by Steve to the point that he's going to rush into something foolhardy.
You kind of, like I said before, both these characters are probably the best in the game at kind of understanding it. You know what? I set the pace of the game. We went at whatever I want. I'm greedy. And at the time, Sonix was like, you know what? I've got the stock lead. How do you approach me? You've got all the setups in the world, but I don't really give a damn. I'm fast. And Onin didn't really have an answer to kind of, come back against Sonix, and it was kind of curtains.
Right.